Hey guys, this is June, the Professional Bum. I want to talk to you in this video about a humorous situation. So it was kind of funny, if you guys have been following my posts, you know that I went from full-time tennis coach of my own company to basically going broke. And then after going broke, went on to become an internet marketer. Started off becoming like a rookie and then starting to gain a little bit of recognition and right now, I still do teach some tennis just for the heck of it, and it's not awful much anymore. But when I do, I collect pretty big fees. So, okay. So, anyways, what happened was a really awkward situation. It was one of those days, when I actually go out to basically pick up my one of those very rare tennis sessions that people actually pay me $200 an hour. Um, I mean, why do I charge $200 an hour? Not for any reason, not just simply because I just felt that it wouldn't make sense to charge anything less than $200 an hour because that's what I get paid online. When I do consulting with people. So it was one of those days, and I walked to the tennis court. It was fresh after rain, so the court was wet, moist kind of thing. And basically, I was like, okay, fine. I was early anyway, so I was gonna go to a nearby coffee shop, grab a drink, a laptop or something, and then I saw a familiar guy. And this was one of the people that I actually approached for work in the past when I first started out my tennis career. I was one of those guys. I was like, hey, you got any extra students to pass my way? So there was one of those guys. And then he said, hey Julian, how's it going? And then his face was like, uh, how's it, man? How's everything for you? So I was like, awesome. And then he was like, what? It's raining. It's raining every day. How can you say it's awesome? so, so he was like, all right. Yeah. So it was a funny thing. I mean, just imagine. Here we had a senior chap, okay, um, and he's okay. This is the thing. Um, the lesson from this, the lesson from this awkward situation is that okay, wasn't so awkward. I mean, it was just kind of hilarious because while everyone else was like running out of work, running out of weather to teach because of like global warming in Singapore, it's raining every day, and people couldn't teach tennis, and I was showing up when I felt like it. Other people spend like whole afternoon to make $200 because they charge $50 an hour, but I go in for just an hour to pick up $200. And but other than that, the thing is the fact of it is I don't even have to do that because online I get paid so much more. So the thing is this, okay? Uh, if you're watching this video, I urge you to think about yourself. What is it that you do right now? Okay, if you're running a business, great, keep up that business. Um, if you're working a job, you know, uh, I want to remind you, think very carefully. What is the backup plan? Or are you in the right career? What may seem like the right career now may not be the right career 6 months from now. I've had friends who got retrenched a year and a half on the job, not because they're no good, but because the company just had no means to pay. It was one of those things that happened just after the financial crash. You just can't avoid these things because when the financial crash happens, the banks have to start retrenching people just to keep themselves from going bust. It's one of those cost-cutting measures. Unfortunately, some of my friends were involved in that. So, what kind of precautions have you taken? Well, let's say if you're in a cushy position, all the more you want to actually take some time to start up something else. Can you just imagine? All right, so when I started out in my internet businesses, I started out from scratch, just the same way that I started out my tennis business. A lot of people, a lot of people thought that they're just comfortable. They want to stay where they are because if they decide to make a switch, they have to start from the bottom. But I realized that I had to start from the bottom anyway, so it's better I start now than start 5 years from now. Because 5 years from now, I may not have the energy, or I may not have the drive even, or may not even have the resources to start again. You know, it's funny because a year ago, this time of the year, that was when I saw my bank account going down and down and down. And it's one of those things that sometimes, you know, and maybe you go out there, you're being offered an opportunity by a friend, and says, hey, I don't know what situation you're going in. Maybe some of you watching this video could be going through a rough patch in your career right now, and you're honestly thinking of what I should do next, you know. And then a friend of yours says, hey Tim, you know, hey Larry, hey Regine, come on down to this meeting. I want to show you something. And then you go down to that meeting and you say, oh no, that's not for me. I've got a job. I'm busy. My job's fine. My boss loves me. You know, my company is great. I'm going to stay put where I am. But you never know what happens next. You know, you never know when the time that you. What happens if the time that you decide to pick up something, when you really need it, you just don't have the resources to pick it up. And what's going to happen? You know, that's going to really suck. I remember the time when I was on the verge of going broke, and that was about the time when I decided to actually go all in with Empower Network at the time, and I had decided that I had to take a leap of faith, because if I don't buy this now, I may not be able to afford this next month. And you must be thinking, what am I talking about? I'm not able to afford it next month, because if I didn't go on all in, I wouldn't have the knowledge to make money online that I could put into place and basically drive a lot of traffic and sales into my business the following month. So it was one of those make or break things. It's hard to justify. It's hard to do those things. And what kind of awkward situation would you like to have? Coming back to the topic. All right, let's say, touch wood. Okay, touch wood. I hope you're fine, but touch wood. If one day, if anything should happen, do you want to be the guy grimacing, like the guy I told you about, or would you like to be the guy smirking and grinning? What would you rather be, right? So have a think about that, and once again, share with me some of these awkward situations that you've been through. I mean, your story may be a different awkward situation from mine. Mine may have been a bit too serious eventually in the story. I want to hear from you as well. But I'll leave you with one thing, okay? If you keep walking in one direction, even if you're 2 degrees off, it may seem like a little bit, right? This hand right here. But as it progresses further and further away, after a long period of time, you just realize that you're actually a lot further apart than what you thought a little bit was going to be. And this further distance right here could be the success that you want to do. But you have to venture away from that long trodden path to get that thing right there, and to actually grab that success for yourself. All right. So hope I've given you some stuff to think about. And it's kind of funny. Why am I an internet marketing guy talking about life experiences here? Well, I mean, at the end of the day, experiences make us who we are, and it is because of these experiences that we become knowledgeable and stronger as people. And I hope you too. You actually benefit from some of these sharings that I'm doing. I'm actually taking a different angle with my whole content production right now, and if you like it, please let me know that if you like it, so I'm going to keep doing it. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.